Nothing beats fighting insects with insects, and these lovely little ladies are going to help me take care of an aphid problem. Playing a little catch up here, finally got a break from all the beautiful weather we've been finally having, and got a dreary rainy day here that we're doing a little housekeeping. And in the craziness, we have this beautiful taro that's been growing at the head of our waterfall in our display gardens here at Dominus Agway, and been noticing a lot of this brown. There was so much new growth coming out, we weren't paying attention to it, but it wasn't until we stopped and started doing some touch-up work that we realized all this brown, it's spreading, and it's hard to see, but there's all these little dots all over it. Upon looking closer, we found out there's aphids. The taro is infested, and most insects in the landscape have been really behind schedule from previous years because of all the cool weather we had this spring. But please pay attention closely, especially vegetables. Aphids are here. They are out in big numbers. And in our particular case, we're in our display area here at Dominus Agway, and these plants are growing a plant, so I really don't want to use chemicals on them. That's where ladybugs come in handy. These little critters are they're going to devour. They're going to eat up to 50 aphids every day, amongst other soft-body insects. I believe they go after mealybugs, they go after scale. So all the critters that are hard to get at because the insects hide in all the little crevices, these little ladies will get right into the nooks and crannies. Within a couple days, they'll be laying eggs and start the cycle all over again. And so I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to show you a couple little tricks to help you have a successful venture with ladybugs in your gardens. Hold on. Okay, so when you're using ladybugs in the landscape, there's a few other tricks that you want to take care of. In our case, we're indoors. The temperature's pretty moderated. But when you open this and there's a few hundred ladybugs in there, their instinct is going to be to just panic and fly away. So they recommend keeping in a refrigerator to cool them off before they go, to make them a little bit more lethargic. Then water your garden, so there's plenty of moisture around, and then go through and release them at night. You can actually take it, keep them stored in the refrigerator, and if you had a bad infestation of ladybugs, you want them to kind of relax, calm down, stick around. So do it in the evening, so their instinct is not to fly at night. So you want them to stick around long enough that they actually find the insects. So if this was outside in the garden, I was trying to control them on roses, I would go out there in the evening and I would sprinkle some ladybugs on the rose bushes that I knew had aphids in the evening. You want them to go out there, and if they're not flying for a few hours, but they can smell the insects, you want them to stick around. Once they find the food, they're going to start eating the aphids aggressively. They're going to start laying eggs within a couple days. The larvae are also big eaters of insects. So that's the trick with the insects, is kind of calming them down enough that they stick around long enough to do the job. So in our particular case, I'm just going to release these. Everything's already been watered. It's a dreary day. But these little ladies are hungry. They've been in the container for a while. You can see them. They're all over it. I'm not going to turn around and sprinkle these all over the plants, because if they fall off, they're more likely going to land in the stream. So I'm just kind of leaving them on the covers, and I'm going to just place them as close as I can to the areas. A few of these I might try actually letting them release them, see if I can get them to actually climb on the individual leaves. I know if I can get them in there, and there's no shortage of aphids on this plant. So we're just going to release them and let them do their thing. And I would suspect in pretty short time they'll have this bush cleaned up, and we won't need to use any chemicals at all. Hope that helps you with your next hunt of the aphids. Take care.